everyone, welcome back to another Train Sim World free live stream. It's exciting. I'm really enjoying Train Sim World at the moment. You know, we sort of had that time sort of back in January, December time. It was really sort of quite like, oh, I don't really want to get on Train Sim World. I want to play Train Sim Classic. I suppose sort of the way we changed the format a little bit to allow Train Sim Classic or Train Sim World as the daily stream. But at the moment, I'm just want to get on Train Sim World. But yeah, we're back on the Linke Rheinstrecke, and we're going to be in the DBBR 401, which is the German fans are going to be happy with me saying it this way, the ICE one. So yeah, let's see, we've got Luke, Rogue, Shan, and Crazy Dash in the chat. How is everyone doing? Yeah, and we're on the Xbox for this one as well. I thought as we were on the PlayStation earlier and on the last Train Sim World stream, I thought we'd mix it up a little bit. Why not? Let's get that open. Hopefully you can hear everything all right. Right, it's been ages since I've driven the ice one. PZB, SIFA, they got the AFB. There you go. Be nice driving it on this route. So you can also drive it on Bremen-Oldenburg as well, but obviously it's not really much of a long run on there. Can you drive? Yeah, no. I think you can drive this train on Bremen-Oldenburg. I think. Possibly, can you? I can't remember. No, I think you can. No, you can. But you don't really get much of a long run on here, on there. It's sort of one of those short and sweet routes. We do, yeah, since Friday night. Wait, no, Thursday night. Yeah, we have one now. Just gives us a bit more opportunities, I suppose. That's all good. And yeah, okay, I think we're all good. You can on, yeah, Bremen-Oldenburg. There you go, we can sort of show it from those three perspectives now. Although saying that, I'm making the PC redundant a little bit. But for early access, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be able to do it on here instead of the PC. So that's one of the reasons why I've decided to get this. As on PlayStation, that's not possible. I see Crazy Dash. What CPU? I've got an Nvidia GTX 1660 Super. Is that part of that? Cool. Right, let's get the door shut. And apparently that sort of slightly distorted sound is actually just an Xbox thing on this game. So that the safety system sounds sort of much louder and muffled a bit. Right, let's get that up. Obviously, it looks exactly the same to PlayStation, so don't worry. It's pretty much exactly the same. Let's get that. Oh, we're stopping at Bringer Broke, but let's get that off and let's see if we can do it HUDless. We've got a nice big open window. Let's just enjoy the scenery. Takes a little while for it to actually get going, for the power to kick in. You can see it's starting to give us a bit of power. And we are off. And I've done it in, I think, May I have for this. As if you do it in March, April, February, pretty much any of the sort of non-summer months, the route looks really washed out, the colours. Like the trees are literally just grey. Even in like March. So it doesn't look as nice. Release that. Yeah, suit by for Sont. Hello, Kraza, how are you? Don't know how busy it'll be tonight, but we're going to chill out and just have a nice chilled journey. And it's probably will be the only other stream of today. I know I did mention a bit of Firm Bus, but went out, so quiet. No? How's the game audio? Hopefully that's alright. But we didn't schedule this one, so that's probably why. Sort of straight into it. There you go. And try and do it without the HUD. What's this train? It's the ICE one, which isn't actually included with the route. You need Kassel-Würzburg to do this. The analog stick's in such a dodgy position on here. Up to 100. Yeah, that should be alright. Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it, Shan? So we're stopping at Blingerberg. Blingerberg? Something like that. As we make our way north towards Koblenz. I think we're all good. So it's about sort of 20 minutes or so. That's true, Kreza, yeah. The ice one, oh yeah. Yeah, so the audio's not as good on the Xbox version. Not as clear. Let's see if that. But still very much playable. Everything else is alright. Right, I think the speed is going up. Was it 160? Yeah, 100 miles an hour. So we'll get that up. So we're not going to be under LZB today, so 100 miles an hour will be our max speed. What do you mean, Kreza? No, this is an Xbox film. Hello, Joseph. How are you? There you go. So this is the, I suppose, fast but more boring part of the route. Once we get to Bingerbrook, I'm probably saying it Bingerbrook and Bingerbrook, something like that. That's when it starts getting scenic. This is the more sort of just fast, slow bit. Fast, slow bit. The fast, sort of boring part of the route. Oh, I see, Luke. Well, because we are Kreza. As I thought, why not? That's why. Hello, Thierry. How are you? Welcome in. There's 200. Oh, wow. That's pretty good, Shan. 296 kilometers an hour. Wow. That's really good. Really, really good. I love the way the symbol for the cipher on this. If you look on this screen here and in the middle, the little cipher symbol is literally like just a shoe against the pedal. We'll see it in a second. Wait for it to come up. There we go. Yeah, we did, Kreza. So I'm a console gamer. There you go, the little cipher symbol there. Lovely. Stand at 100. I think that's come down to 150 at one of the corners. Well, it's going the other way. It came down to 150. I suppose driving this train almost gives you like a slightly more modern drive on the route. It was still in the 90s. But when the ice ones were much newer than how we see them on Castle Würzburg. Not that there's actually any different. In fact, these screens probably weren't actually on the ice one. Yeah, it's probably just, well, more just normal gauges. Yeah, I doubt any of these screens would have been on the ice one in the 90s. But, you know. Yeah, I think it was one of the most powerful electric locos in the world, or in Germany. Probably in the world. Also, I thought, Kreza, what's the point of upgrading the PC if in, not long, most simulator games are going to be on console? I mean, Truck Sim, we can, Euro Truck ATS, we can run that full graphics fine on the PC. Flight Sim, that's sort of on high. I mean, I'm not too bothered about that. Train Sim Classic, obviously that's all sort of, full. So, I thought, well, as most sim games are now coming over to console, what's the point of upgrading that? More confusing and more expensive PC. Yeah, probably, yeah. Hopefully we don't go straight through the station. I mean, hopefully we don't. Fingers crossed. Is this Ingelheim? Is that Ingelheim? I know that's the Ingelheim. Oh no, it's Heidesheim. Heidesheim? Oh, I see, yeah, crazy dash. Yeah, no HUD. Well, we're quite a fast service. So I'll get the HUD off and just enjoy the scenery. Hello, laser jet. It's all clean. And plus, as we are only stopping at one station, we might as well turn it off. I mean, German routes, it's really easy to do them HUDless because you've got warning boards for every decrease in speed limit. You've literally got signs when you're coming up to the next station. It's very easy to do HUDless. You've got the cruise control as well, so that's just easy. Well, the PlayStation wouldn't be too slow to accept it. I mean, they literally run exactly the same. Yeah, nice to be in the ice one on here. I was actually originally in the one. It was only because someone actually. Oh, that's quickly. Hold on. What's this? 150. It's only because someone in chat actually put ice one question mark. I was like, oh yeah. I said I was going to do that. So whoever did that, that's why we're doing this train. I think it was it Shan who put it? No, Corey. Yeah, Corey. No, yes, Shan put ice one question mark, and I was like, oh yeah, we were going to do that. So yeah, that's why we're doing this train. Maybe one day. Right, I think this one's Ingelheim. Sort of where the other line joins up. So past we go. Let's see if yeah. How long is this service? I think it said it was 57 minutes. Yeah, 50. Oh, don't start getting foggy. I don't get why on dynamic weather it loves to get foggy. You can see it's starting to haze over a bit. I mean, as it's an express service, I don't mind as much. As we're covering quite a bit of ground in quite a fast amount of time. But I don't get why it goes foggy. I feel like on like the dynamic weather, I don't know, percentages, fog needs to come down. It seems like 90% of the time it gets foggy. I mean, unless they base it off, maybe it's different for each route, I don't know. Not too bad at the moment. We've got a warning for a 150 again. We're already at 150, so that's fine. See-through as well. What was this one? Ingelheim. I don't know, one of them's Ingelheim. What's this one? Gore Algersheim. Okay, not this one. I mean, sometimes dynamic weather is like just fine. It's like, oh, this is great. But yeah, when it changes like this, from sunny to foggy in quite a small amount of time, it's like, I do wish it was a little bit slower. Although on some journeys it's fine. Awesome, Double G. What do you think of this one so far? It's got a bit of freight on it as well. It's all cloudy and foggy and... Oh, see Thierry. Fair enough, Sean. Something which would be quite cool to see on this game. I know they've sort of said not sort of... Well, I know Sam's been like, well, probably not. But live weather of, the area, the route. Obviously, if you're connected to Dovetail Live, connected to the internet. Maybe they could have real weather for the routes. A bit like on the bus, it syncs the real Berlin weather. That would be cool. To sync it to the real one, the real deal. Just adds that bit more immersion and well, makes it a bit more realistic. Nice Double G. And you got a fair amount of freight on it as well, so. Fair enough, Crazy Dash. I suppose if you did have live whatever, it wouldn't change as much either, probably. So eventually I'll learn all of the stations along here. I know you've got Bophard, Spey, Rennes and Koblenz. I know those like 4 stations. Yeah, what do you mean, Krazza? Lovely. As we head along. Yeah, that is Smudge. Yeah, Smudge is in the building. Oh, is it Shan? So the speed should drop once we come up to Bingerbrook. Fair enough, Thierry. I mean, maybe that could sub on, maybe, I suppose, in future. Depends if it operated in this area, which I guess it did, as I think Russilk Nord isn't too far from here. Hello, Gregory, how are you? But that would be nice to see a 155 substitute. So it just depends how much it actually ran here. $100. See if it yet. Now that would be cool, Crazy Dash. So this is the first Bingerbrook station. Or Bing, I don't know how you say it still, but here's the first one. And our station is the next one. Let's see if it happens too often. Well, probably the same as it is in real life. So it's annoying though. But if it's how it is in real life, then that is fine. We like realism. Although I wonder if at some point we'll see the Ebula in the game, which is the little screen there on the right, which has your timetable on it. I mean, how hard would that be to implement? Sort of getting the real schedule on the schedule and just sort of copying it onto there. I wonder how hard that would be to be. Probably quite hard, but see if it yet. And we're coming into our stop every 30 seconds. Wow. I mean, when you say that, I mean it's going to be going off what 110 odd times on this service. No, this is the ice one. You need Castle Versberg for this layer. Platform 102. Very weird numbering system. It's like on is it Stolberg on Kolnarken? You've got like platform 3 and 4, and it goes like platform 200. But I think it's still just the different tracks and the sidings they count as well. I mean, 4 can look alright in some bits. It would be nice if it was nice and sunny. Go on, Smudge, go on. I'm not sure, Thierry. It's being a nuisance again. Don't go on the keyboard. Oh, see, Crazy there. I'm going to get those markers off. I hate having those markers on. Scenario markers, I think they're called. Smudge, move. Come on. Out of the way. Don't go on the keyboard. I know you're going to go on it, though. Oh, close. Scenario markers. There, that's going off. Right. There we go. Here we are. Oh, did we put the lights on? Oh no, the lights are already on, I think. Yeah, you can see they're just about on. Go on. Someone wants to drive the RS1, maybe. Hope the fog ends before entering the Rhine, hopefully. Probably not, though. Fingers crossed. What's the station again? Oh, no, that one. This one is... yeah, Bingerbrook. Binger? I mean, it's probably like Bingerbrück, something like that. And it's Koblenz after this. Actually, a little bit earlier as well. Let's press buttons on the Xbox controller. What does that do? Like, that takes a screenshot. Right there. A BH smud stream. That will come from a bloody phone as well, so I've taken a screenshot. Yeah, it's because we walks past. I wonder if you've got, yeah, I wonder if the PIS works on this. Does it work on this? Oh yeah, it does. Wow. There is something I don't like, and that's why it doesn't have off-world destinations. So you see, this train goes to Hildegard von Bingen. No, Frankfurt to Dusseldorf. But on there it just says it goes Mainz to Koblenz. Same with on the express services, the 103 of the coaches. On the little PIS paper on there, it just says Mainz to Koblenz. So hopefully they'll be able to change that. Let's see, you can actually see where the train's actually going. Do you need the ATS installer? For what? Do I play on 4K? No. HD, which is perfectly fine. I don't care as much about the quality, Krasser to you. HD's good enough for me. Maybe in a few years we'll get 4K, when it's more widely used. Things with 4K though, you need to have like really good internet to stream 4K. It's like a whole level up. Which at the moment, not many people do have it for 4K. That'd be cool, Krasser. Yeah, we don't really do as much merch now as what we. Oh, have I? Oh, I want to open it, but then I don't want to open it. Oh, I want to open it. I'm gonna open it. Don't break. I don't think I've actually ever done that. Have we ever done that? I don't think we ever actually ever done that. That's sick. Look at that. It's like a car. You've got a. That's cool. Never done that. How does it? Oh. Oh. Ah, yes. I don't know why it's on that. Well, we don't actually play in 4K. Yeah, we got a merch store. We haven't updated or put anything on there for a little while. Like, properly new stuff. But there's some cool things on there. It's good old Smudge Twisted Welsh. She's sitting behind me now. She sort of found a spot. Sort of in the last couple of months, she sort of comes behind the chair because there's like a back. It's like an ergonomic chair. So there's like a back support cushion. So there's like a little space under that. So she sort of sits under there. Probably because it's warm as well. Which is fine because actually then it's warm for me as well. It's like another little cushion. So I don't mind it. You don't want to buy. No, you just have to. When you buy one of the routes, Krasser, it will then come up with the installer. I don't know. That might be like a different and more advanced installer. But for just installing routes, you just get it for free. I do want to get an ATS subscription, but then you can't do monthly. It has to be yearly. That's the thing. I don't like that. If it was monthly, I'd do it, but it's a yearly subscription, which I don't want to get a yearly subscription. I just want to get a monthly subscription. That's what puts me off at getting it. And there's very good stuff on there, but I just don't want to get a whole year. Not really census, no. Like some cats, I suppose we got one which sort of comes right up to me, wants to sit on me and scratch me and everything to get attention, but Smudge, not really. She just chills out. Slightly older. So our next stop is Koblenz on this Ice 1 service. Or ICE 1. Hello, Page Tail, welcome in. We sure are, Crazy Dash. Oh, that's not very nice, is it? What's going on there? That really drops down there. Oh, I don't like that. Let's go back inside. Fair enough, Cruzzer. Yeah, it's nice to like 12 cents a cent. How you doing, Page Town? See far. So you got the Rhine River on the right of us now. There it is. Which on a nice, glorious summer's day is really nice. So hopefully it does clear up. That's another thing I've noticed. The fog just disappears suddenly, which it didn't actually, I don't think, used to do before. But now you've got fog and it just disappears. It's like foggy, gone. So hopefully that can be sorted in some way. Sure does, Luke. Smudge has got to all sorts of things. I don't know how she even gets to. I should press, I know, F11 or something and it will go to something, or F12. It's like, what's that? How have you managed to do that? Oh, is it? Oh, that's... I need to have a look. How much is that? I don't want to do... I really want to do Omsi at some point. And same with... I want to do Fernbus and Omsi at some point. It won't be tonight, though. Because I've got a... Oh, £14. So it'll be an early start tomorrow, so... I won't be on. Again. Oh, I do like that. Santavan. Choosing a route to play, lovely. What's catching your eye? Yeah, all the little stations we pass through. It's quite a well, it's a fast-ish route. Like, it's not like, you know, 60 kilometers an hour, 70 kilometers an hour like Russia Nord. It's a bit more faster. As we make our way along the Rhine. Lovely. Very cool if they added a really long route like modern day East Coast Main Line or West Coast Main Line. That would be cool, but it'd probably be very laggy. Especially I think the West Coast Main Line South is quite an unrealistic expectation. It's 113 odd miles long from London to Birmingham. And that's super busy. I think if we saw any sort of main line, it would be the East Coast Main Line South. I think that's slightly more reasonable, being about 80 miles, so 33 miles less than the West Coast Main Line South. They've already got the licenses, so I think that's probably somewhat quieter-ish. Probably quite similar, but probably maybe a little bit quieter. Tees Valley, nice. Good choice. Is there going to be... Oh, yes, a winter service. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow, Shan. I've already uninstalled the PC version. As soon as a game which is on PC comes to the console, I just get rid of the PC version. Transport Fever 2, that's gone. Fernbus, that's gone. Tourist Bus, that's gone. I do keep Train Sim World on there, though. But that's an exception. That's Train Sim World. Is that Newcastle to London? Yeah, no, that would be Peterborough. Hello. Peterborough to King's Cross, Peterborough. That will be that service we were doing yesterday morning. The M-Wagon service. Which does pull in quite a way up, so we're going to have to step behind that. The timetable is slightly bizarre at times. What do I think about this route? It's very scenic. And it's quite a chilled out route as well. Especially if you're doing one of these fast services. It's sort of just chilled and scenic. That's really all I've got to say about it, really. Chilled and scenic. I know, Quicko. Oh wow, Callum. On the late shift then. I'll be starting early tomorrow morning. King's Cross to Peterborough and Cambridge. Cambridge is probably a little bit of a stretch. Well, actually, Cambridge is probably actually slightly closer. Not by many miles, probably about 10 miles less track. But I think really it would be King's Cross to Peterborough. That would be sort of the logical way to go, because then you could have fast services. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to drive the fast services. Yeah, so I do hope Transport Fever 2 on the console version has a mod hub. I don't like when developers say they can't have mod hubs on console, because, well, Farm Sim, that's a mod hub. So they say, can't have mods on console. You can. Because Farm Sim, SnowRunner, Train Sim World, that's got the Creators Club for sort of reskins and stuff. I'm sure maybe that could be slightly more advanced in future, for sort of more stuff. That would be cool too, yeah, the Midland Main Line, or Midland Main Line South. Oh, we'll see, Callum. And off we go. Oh, this is the really cool village. We've sort of got a wall to the side of it. You've got the little castle up there, the wall, and there's like a wall, like a cobbled. I think you got the cobbled wall going along the side of it. Or is it not? Might be the next one. All of them look really similar. Enough quick, eh? They'd probably just transfer across, couldn't they? Maybe Urban could sort of pick the best mods on PC and then do them over to console. So at some point, fairly soon, we should overtake the M-Wagon service. The one we did yesterday. Which took us almost 2 hours. That was fun. Actually, it was quite fun. Even though it was really long, it was like a long slog. It was actually quite good fun. It's probably going to be here we overtake it. Nice, Callum. Ooh, 3:30 in the morning. Wow. That is early. Yeah, so there should, I think, be an M1. There it is. I can see the back end of it. I can see the 110. So that's what we're overtaking. So we were driving that yesterday. And I think there's also another service behind us which also goes past. Oh my god, you're getting a bit... Oh, that was close. Because, oh, it's slightly off the platform. There's an M-Wagon service which... actually, it's quite surprising because... Oh, here's the one with the wall. Or is it? One of them. But yeah, the M-Wagon and 110, they can do fast services as well. I thought they were more exclusively for slow services on the route. But no, the M-Wagon and 110 actually do express services. So non-stop. Right, should be able to speed right up now. It's lovely though, isn't it? Coming along, and the fog's cleared a little bit, so we can see a little bit more. Let's get a flyby shot. Now Sifa's gone off as well. There it goes. Bit of a gradient going up there. There we go. Fair enough. Yeah. Sort of start walking right in front. You got the cars as well. It's like, ooh. Is that 1:30 there? I think it was 1:30. Doing 4 AM services aren't too bad, always quiet except Saturday and Sundays, but 8 AM the bus is smelling of donut, doner kebabs, chips, and the odd vomit or urine, lovely. It's a bit of a fast stretch here. Yeah, it's just a nice chilled out service up to Koblenz on this Saturday night or Saturday evening. And so yeah, hopefully everyone is enjoying it as well. The next stream after this will be tomorrow, and that will be back on this route, doing probably a fast service, maybe in the M wagon. No, maybe we'll do a fast one in the 110 tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow, and then possibly also tomorrow we'll do the members stream. Which I do need to put a post up about as well. For another station. Yeah, I also love the architecture on this route as well. Little round towers and stuff. It's lovely. We've got a warning for a 100. Let's pop back down. There we go. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it, Thierry? I don't know what I prefer, the minty M wagon or the red M wagon. Because the red M wagon looks really smart, but then the minty one just looks nice. Oh, this is the one with the wall. Yeah, it's got the wall along the side of it, which is quite cool. It's really cool, actually. Oh wow, it's very scenic but too long and not my type of route, so I need to change the radio every time I go to get to Stirling. Oh, I see. What bus is that going to be in then? Is that more of like a coach? 2 hours long? Wow. Well, we can actually speed up a bit. We're going to slightly slower than the limit. Sure, there's plenty of leeway in the timetable though anyway. There's the window, you can open that up. Well, I suppose doing that route must get the day over pretty quickly. I mean, what's the layover time at either end? What's that, 2-3 runs and you're back? That's very long-winded though. I see, kind of. Was that mostly on the dual carriageway? Curry quicker, yeah, curry tonight. Which will be around 9. No, we don't yet. No, not just yet. Oh dear, let's put that down. Didn't put the cruise control down there. Yeah, we're not there at J20. No date for that. That'll be cool. Is this Bank Tunnel? Oh, this is Camarec Tunnel. I think it's Bank Tunnel next. I'll see, so a nice little break then, or layover at either end. Bit of time to get some Mackie D's or something. Lovely, yeah, Callum. Is it a busy route? I suppose most people would just take the train, wouldn't they? The tunnel. So Bank Tunnel must be the next one. Maybe. I think they're the only tunnels on the route, these 3. I think there's another one slightly further up. See far. But who's looking forward to the Nidders album? We actually haven't mentioned that yet. What did everyone think of the preview stream last night? I thought it beautiful. Sort of a completely different alien landscape. And even the lighting and the sort of foliage, everything just looked different. It was really... I suppose it's a bit like going from, I don't know, the Chatham Main Line on Train Sim Classic to something like the Taurus Mountains route, where just everything looks completely different. Sort of the lighting, just the colours, it's just completely different. Completely different to anything we've ever seen before on Train Sim World. German wise. They're great, yeah. fair enough, Quico. Hello, Chris. Best ELC. That's good to hear then. How then, Christoph? Is there an island? There is an island platform here. Don't know which one this one is though. Shouldn't be too far to Bophard. That's sort of like the way this route is literally never ending good scenery. It's great. 40 odd kilometres of just the Rhine. It's lovely. Surprised this one doesn't really appear on more sort of TV programmes, you know, like Scenic Rail Journeys Europe. Never seen anything on this line before. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it, Craigie boy? And you can actually manually operate the crossings, which obviously you don't need to do, I don't think. Or do you? No, I don't think you have to. I think it does do it automatically, but you can if you want, just for the novelty of it. I suppose you could even be some sort of crossing keeper. Nice, Callum. Fair enough. I only watched about 10 minutes of it. That's what I do with preview streams. I only watch about 10 minutes of it, just to sort of see what the train is like, how it looks, sort of the basic controls. I just like leaving the rest as a surprise, because then when we do the first look, it quite literally is near enough a full first look. As when I did watch all of the preview streams, you know, fully, it was like, oh, I already know what to expect. I already know that. It just wasn't as good. So I only tried to watch a little bit of them. I see, Shan. Now, is this the first Bophard station? I think there is a station coming up. There's a freight train there waiting. Where's the... Okay, there's not a station for a little while. There he goes. Fun doing the ice on here. Lovely. Loving the route, can't wait for payday. Nice. I feel like the speed's gone up, but we haven't seen the speed board. Along we go anyway. There we go. Check this for me. It's car food, more food, and more food. Nice. Probably still 100 kilometers, or 110, whatever it was before. So we'll stay at that. Sifa, yes, Sifa. And we've got a warning board for a 100. So not down by much. Through we go. Quite a cool station, that one. Is it an 11 car ice or a normal one? That's a good question. 12. So I suppose, yeah. There's the 100. So I think that was the first Bophard station. It's quite sort of split up, Bophard. But I think that was the first station. Smash, what are you doing? So she's trying to cause havoc. She's just sort of purposely knocked down the aerial on the PC. Come on. Awesome. Hashan said this is a preview. Nice. Lovely, Callum. Oh, what are you doing up there? She doesn't know what she's doing. No, don't go that way. It does quicker, yeah. Well, Wi-Fi antenna. Probably just easier getting a dongle, but it works fine. So, a little Wi-Fi antenna. Well, most of them just have the Wi-Fi built in, so oh well. Lovely. Yes. Oh no, she's knocking other stuff down. Oh, nice, Callum. Very nice. Someone dinged the back of it into a bus stop. Oh dear. How are your fingers now, Callum? After the nasty fall. See that? Yeah, won't be too far though. So where's the main Boppard station? We haven't gone past that yet. That must be still coming up. Got a warning board here from, I'm guessing, a 100? No, 120. So not down by much then. Pop that down to 120. There we go. On our Ice 1 service. Fair enough, Callum. There's a 110. Always nice to see. Are we finally coming into Boppard now? Well, like the main station of Boppard. I maybe we've already gone through it. I just didn't notice. No, I don't think we have. Well, or have we already gone through Boppard? I'm starting to think we've already gone through it. No, I don't think we have. Or have we? I just didn't notice. Quite possibly. No, I don't think we have. Hello Tom, how are you? Do I rate the Birmingham West Birmingham Cross City? That's the most detailed UK route in the game. How you doing, Esben? Yeah, the most detailed British route in the game. It's good. Good fun. Fair enough, Tom. I suppose you've got a few scenarios then. No, this must be hard. Yeah, this is Boppard. Yes, Castle Versberg, David, gives you 2 Ice 1 services. And the Niedertal Barn, once that comes out, that will give you, I think, about 50 odd 628 services. Oh, CTO. Someone was being naughty then. Yeah, so at rush hour, I think it's actually only in the evening rush hour, some services will actually terminate and start at Boppard. Nice little service to do. No idea where that goes. Look how steep that gradient is. I don't know what on earth goes up there. Surely that can't be like a full heavy train. It's really steep. Scarily steep. Right, so we got Spey, Rennes, and then Koblenz. The next couple of stations. Oh, fair enough, Tom. Are they the ones which you can do in the 103? And what does IR mean? Inter-regional? That'd be cool, Pilgrim. Yeah, we definitely do need an editor at some point. Well, I suppose if any route developers do want to do something, I suppose they can try and join the third-party program. I mean, Union Workshop, ATS, Just Trains, they're all on there now, aren't they? But yeah, an editor would be cool, though. The Hans Rückbahn. And where does that go? What train does it use? Why is it so steep? It's not even narrow gauge, I don't think. Oh, see, Tom. Zug Bayern Flasson. Well, the M-Wagon goes up that incline. Bloody hell. But it's so steep. Ridiculously steep. Up to 140. Yeah, let's get that up. See if I think it stays at 140 for quite a while now as well. So we're all good. Hope it's running all right and sounding all right on the stream though. Are we on time? We should be. We've been at the correct speed limit the whole way, so ideally we should be. Right, so there's obviously Spey coming up. Supposed to be just round here. Or near enough just round here. Come on, Spey, where are you? Yeah, somewhere around here. Hello Goose, how long is the new German route? 90 kilometres. So what's that, about 60 miles? That's quite a distance. Yeah, we're on the ice one today. Yeah, this is Space Station. And it's Rennes after this, then it's Koblenz. Rennes is like 2 kilometres away. On our journey up the Rhine River. We're getting there though. Nice and steadily. And yeah, obviously big thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us a key to show off the route, which we've done quite a lot of so far. And before we know it, we'll have the Niedertal barn and then we'll be showing off that, which is going to be good fun. What's everyone been up to today? Maybe you've been playing this route all day, on other routes, maybe on the northeast corridor. The most enjoyable German route. Ooh. I think the most enjoyable German route. That's a tough one. Hubstrecke Rhine-Ruhr, that's a good one. I really enjoy that one. It's quite a short one, but it's a nice one to do. Really depends what you like, Pilgrim. What sort of, yeah, what do you like? Do you like passenger, freight, slow, fast? It's quite varied, I suppose, for that sort of, you know, slow routes, fast routes in Germany. Yeah, what do you personally prefer? Fast, slow, freight, passenger? But just overall, I really enjoy Hubstrecke Rhine-Ruhr. That is a good one, and you get the 422 and the 425 on there, which is good. And if you've got other German routes, you then get the regional express services and freight services. I mean, this one so far has been quite enjoyable. I was a little bit biased as it is a new route, but you've got the 103, the M-Wagon and stuff like that, the 110. It's quite a long route as well. Yeah, Dresden coming. Oh, yes, Riesa Dresden. Pilgrim. Riesa Dresden is probably one of the best German routes in the game. But yeah, I'd say, yeah, either Riesa Dresden or Hubstrecke Rhine-Ruhr leaning more towards Riesa Dresden as it's a rush hour route. Yeah, Riesa Dresden's... yeah, actually, I'd say go for Riesa Dresden. You get tons and tons of trains on there. Yeah, rapid transit's alright. It sure is a nice one. How you doing exploring? Or the ICE one. So we're about to say goodbye to the Rhine River, and it's about another sort of 2 kilometres or so, and then we'll be at Koblenz. Hello MJ, what route is this? This is the Linke Rheinstrecke Mines to Koblenz, MJ. It released on Thursday. Follows, well, the Rhine River all the way, pretty much. Until now. Now we go off a little bit. Oh wow, Callum, did you let them on, or? Good to exploring. Hey, there's Amanda, welcome in. Oh, I see. Lovely, Callum. Hey, just can I get on early? Just point at the phone, just point at me, just like, I'm watching him, mate. You get on the bus ahead. Hello, Dean. And a McDonald's, lovely. Where you sitting? Top front seats, Callum, or at the back? Or just in the driver's cab? What? You've got to be joking. That is a bit of a... But I pressed it. Don't come to a stop. Keep going. Come on, train. Be nice. The brakes are off. Right at the end as well. It was going so well. And for some reason the CIFA decides, no, I'm not going to acknowledge. I'm just going to go off. So I acknowledged it as well. That's the annoying thing. I pressed Q. It just didn't do anything. I know we've got to tackle with this bloody thing to get going again. Lovely, Callum. The AFB, it's on the back wall. I think it's that one just there. AFB Ein and Os. You know, I pressed C for there. I'm pretty certain we heard it. We heard it click, but it still decided to spang splinter us. Hello, Dean. And it wasn't PZB going off, so otherwise it would have flashed us and got all angry with us. Well, coming into Koblenz. Oh, I see, Callum. When I'm up there, I have to come on your bus. Hello, Dean. Is it really dark out there already? Oh, it is? Wow, that got dark quick. See if that. And welcome to Koblenz. There's a 103 in there. Yeah, fair enough, Pilgrim. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, I suppose you already got it. It's almost sort of free, so. Lovely, yeah, Callum. That must be really annoying though, when you're running late, because it's either busy or just traffic, and then you don't have any sort of layover time. And sort of just straight back, and then, especially I suppose if you're even late, then you don't have layover time at the other end. It's a bit annoying. Yeah, we're on the Xbox Series X tonight. Yeah, we're on the Series X. visually it just visually it looks exactly the same. No difference. Fair enough, Callum. Hello, Tony. Welcome back, Tony. Nice. There we go. You sure can, Dean. Yeah, sure can. My tag is the same as everything else. Steam, PlayStation is the same. There we go. Wow. Lovely, Callum. That wasn't too bad. That is, well... Oh, is this one actually off already? Oh, it is. Well, let's go for a little ride until we get to the edge of the represented area. Let's see how far we can get. A train somewhere free rush hour. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Another rush hour part 2. Yeah, that would be cool. Lovely, Callum. I want to do that on a bus. I don't think we have any Metro bus drivers who watch. Well, you might. Hello, London buses. You wish Trenton Wood had multiplayer. That would be cool. Right, so we're going for a little ride, just to see how far we can get. And I was looking at Google Maps, and I think the next big sort of town up is a town called Bonn, and that's quite a way up. About sort of another, I think, 50 odd kilometres. Well, there we go. That's that. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks for coming in, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. See you all, which will be tomorrow around maybe 5 PM ish. See you all, and take care. Bye, guys.